In this training module, we will show you how to create a package using the package function in GP ProEX. The package function allows you to build parts and store them within GP ProEX for repetitive use, eliminating the need to rebuild the part each time. In this example, we're going to build an AC drive. As you notice on the left, we've taken a generic graphic of an AC drive. This could be a graphic of the particular drive brand that you're using. We're now going to build a very generic control panel for this drive. Notice that we just take parts and drag them onto a rectangle from the drawing toolbar, and we bring the parts that we need. These are dynamic parts. These can be static parts using visibility animation or color animation. Regardless of the parts that you use, now we should group these parts into one object that is just a click and drag, then right click, select and group those. Now, in the interest of time, we've already built one. This one is grouped. We will bring it over, align it as you wish. Now we have a drive. The only thing we need to do now is to group this. So let's bring this down so you can see. Now let's select this entire part and everything in it, and let's group it. Now we will eliminate these other parts in the interest of you being able to see what we're doing. Notice now we can move the entire drive where we would like, but at this point in time we can also move it to the package folder. Notice under your view workspace you can turn packages on and off. Notice that there are many packages pre-built for you in GP ProEX, mostly keyboards. Let's go back down to favorites. Let's take this part, which is our drive, and let's bring it over to our package. Let's build a new screen. Okay, now we have a brand new screen. Let's zoom that down that we might be able to see the entire screen. Now, each time we wish to use this package, let's take and drag this package onto the screen. At this point in time, we have a nice, pretty drive, but we do not have any addresses assigned to it. There's a couple of ways we can do this. We can do it from our address screen to do the bits if we had a forward and reverse for the drive. In this particular case, we're using internal registers, so that's what we will use now. These are the bits of the user memory, so all we have to do, we can do this a few ways. We can do this and bring it over. Notice that now we're over it. It asks us what we would like to do, so let's pull it down till we get the plus. Notice that is USR 0 bit 00. Now, if we click that, we get a blue outline around it. Let's double click that, and we see that we have USR 0 bit 0. There's also another way we can do this from our screen data list. Screen data list allows you to look at every single part on the screen. If we go to the screen data list, watch what happens over in our control panel as we click each one of these. Notice that each time we click one, we get a blue highlight outline around these. Now we can assign at this point in time the memory address that we would like just simply by double clicking. There's also one other way you can do this. You can select one time, select again, and you get the blue outline around the part. You can double click it at this point and you can assign it. Since this is internal, we can assign this to USR 100, and now that will be assigned to that particular memory address. Note, each time you bring this in, you will have to assign memory addresses to this unless it remains the same each time. If you're using multiple drives, say on a Modbus TCP network, Each different drive will have its own IP address, and therefore it would be assigned to the memory address of the IP node that you're using. If you are using ladder logic, you can also tile your workspace screens and tile the base screen and your ladder screen at the same time and do a drag and drop from there. Building packages can be a very time-saving piece of functionality in GP ProEX and save you a lot of time, especially with complex parts. It doesn't just have to be graphics. It could be a group of parts, a group of displays, buttons, or whatever. And you can group these and save them. You can also build your own custom keyboards, and that's how we build packages.